Hello everyone, this is Kubo, and this is my laundry talk. Hello, this show is for my language improvement, nothing else. So I will talk whatever I want to talk. So today I am going to talk about being lazy or being productive or changing habit. I don't know. So basically what I wanted to talk is when you think about the schedule of your day, there are certain times that shows or certain times that you spend for nothing. I mean, nothing is a little bit strong word, but for example, watching TV shows, scrolling down all the reels on Instagram, just all those sorts of stuff. I don't want to say nothing, but very little things you learn, or you almost don't use your brain in that time. I'm sure everyone experienced something similar. So my topic I wanted to talk is those time, how we can convert those meaningless time to meaningful time. I like that. Okay, so today's topic is how you can change your meaningless time to meaningful time. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Okay. So reason why I wanted to talk about this is today is Saturday, around 4:30 right now, I think, and I literally didn't do anything today. I was supposed to get the blood test done. I booked online. I went to the Life Lab. But apparently whatever the things I was gonna test it for, they just don't do it on weekends. I had no idea, so I didn't do that. I mean, I attempted to do that, so kudos to myself for that. But again, essentially I didn't do anything, right? I went to grocery stores, bought lunch, sure. I came back home. I checked some emails. You know, I've been getting lots of emails, especially for the Japanese career stuff. So I looked through, I picked some emails that I wanted to respond to, but I didn't respond any of that, but at least I picked some. So kudos to myself, again, I did something. I took a bath, which is nice, you know, in 10 a.m. before going to blood test. I don't know if that was essentially a good idea or not, but either way, that's what I did. So kudos to myself for taking the bath. So mostly done everything before 11:30, came back, I cooked my lunch, and afterwards I didn't do anything, literally. So this is something I'm at least doing today, you know, doing laundry talk. I don't know when it's gonna be posted. Yeah, just I feel guilt that I'm spending time like that, especially. I wouldn't feel this way all the time, you know, I let myself be lazy, and you definitely need those days, so yes. However, I've been watching a lot of wealth management YouTube videos. I've been watching how you can build your wealth, like, or at least comfortable retirement life after retirement. So that's something I've been working on for a long time, or past few months. So now it came down to taking those ideas practice. I wanted to be proactive, or I wanted to work on that, right? I wanted to okay, so going back about the wealth management or wealth building YouTube videos, basically what they're saying is that whatever the time you spend on something meaningless or lazy time, or some you spend some time for just procrastinating something, and on top of those wealth management for investment and working harder, you also need to convert those lazy time to something creates value, or something brings your wealth up, or essentially like ideally something produce money. And I personally don't believe in like all the things is about money. However, I do agree with the idea of spending or wasting time on some kind of Instagram reels for pop culture stuff. I definitely don't want to keep doing that. So I've been watching those videos and I was inspired by those. And just after those moments, now what I'm doing is basically nothing. And that frustrated me. I know it's just my act, so it's within my control, but it just didn't happen, so that's the reason why I wanted to talk about that. So now, just let me think about why it's so hard for me to stop doing that. Stop doing Instagram Reels. Let's just do that. Instagram Reels is one of the biggest components that I need to stop doing it. Or even like just how much I'm obsessed with phone right now. I'm not happy about it. Like, really, really not happy about it. But why is it so hard? Let's forget about the aspect of changing your habit, because it's difficult for everyone. But why particularly for me to stop watching those reels is hard. Like, what do I crave in my head? Because when I watch Instagram Reels, what do I gain, right? I don't know about all those scientific words for the excitement you get in your head. But it's just like I'm sure it's addiction. It always, honestly, always in my head, and I do recognize that, particularly past 2 months. I possibly because I've been watching those videos that saying like you should stop doing, or you should stop that habit. So probably I now recognize how much I'm obsessed with it. But like, why am I so obsessed? That's the question, right? When I watch those reels, I guess like instant excitement you get is immense. Is it? Like, wow, why am I so obsessed with it? I just can't. Whenever like I stop scrolling those reels, or even just like, doesn't have to be Instagram, like if I put down my phone, and unless I am doing this, even when I'm with my partner, I somehow start putting my hands on the phone, which I just don't like that. I want to live in the moment. I I'm not saying this just because to sound better for the moment. I just genuinely feel disgusted my habit, how much I'm obsessed with it. I want to switch those time to reading books. Never happened, or I've tried several times. It just doesn't happen, eh? It's the willpower, probably. Is it because me and my partner do it every night? So it becomes our habit, so I just need to... Okay, so why don't I focus? Okay, maybe focusing on why doesn't help me. Because I don't know. I'm just already obsessed, so at this point, I think I'm going back scoring those reels for a reason. I think it's genuinely an addiction for me to come back. So maybe I should just move on to the next question, which is how I can stop this. Of course, it's at the end of the day, it's my will, so I just gotta stop. But I'm sure there's a way for me to not identify, but make some kind of reminder for myself. For example, I set up my screen time on my phone, right? So if I exceed certain time limit I set on weekdays or weekends, they will tell me that, oh, you've exceeded those screen times, so you cannot use this app anymore. However, those worked for a while. Then I'm back square one now. Like, I now ignore those notification. I just keep ignore those. Like, you can actually tap. There's a button that you can ignore those reminder. That's literally what I do. So I just need to stop. But like, what else can I do to stop doing that? Is there any like good practice that I can put on top of those mindset? Like physically, something encourages me to stop scrolling those stuff. Or I guess I just need to, instead of just taking those contents, now I need to work on those times, or I need to convert those times to something I put out information to the world or to specific institution. Yeah, because like again, I was gonna do those job career stuff today. I was gonna do I was gonna send one email or send a contact to the Japanese LGBTQ institution that I'm curious if there would be any job opportunities there. You know what? I should just freaking do it now, I guess. Well, you know what? I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna do it. You know, if you're thinking something and procrastinating, well, stop there. Let's do it. Okay, I will do one more underwear here, and then let's call it a day. Oh no, let's call your whatever you're doing a day, and let's do something you have to work on. I'm gonna do it now too. Seriously. Maybe not. I should finish this. Anyway, have a wonderful day. I'll do the rest in a different video. Because you know what? Again, I'm gonna do it. No, I'm gonna do it.